What's good, everybody? It's your boy Carceno here. As the people and the powers that be do what they try to do to take away everything that I've done just because of my last video. But hey, it's neither here nor there, right? So let's talk about what's the new mission. What's their new job they got for me? Now, Jay Prince, in the middle of all of this, had came out and finally broken his silence about Takeoff situation that happened over the weekend. Takeoff was a person that's close to the family, Jay Prince's family, and this was a difficult situation for him. And he put out a statement to say the Prince family would like to send our condolences to the families and friends of a beautiful soul, Takeoff. To Houston's and families around the world, this one breaks my heart because Takeoff was a brother, a son, a role model, and a God loving human being. Grief is the price of love, bill paid from across the globe and paying right now as we mourn this loss. I've been knowing Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset for many years, and there has never been nothing but mutual love for one another, and that ain't never gonna change where we are concerned. This shouldn't have happened. This should have never happened in our city. This shouldn't have been recorded. And this damn show shouldn't be circulating across social media for family, friends, and fans to see. As I write this, I'm angry about the lack of love and respect we have for one another. As a race, we keep bringing us back to the same tragic place of black on black killings. They say Satan is the author of confusion. And right now, there are a lot of lies and false narratives being spread by media whores. I consider myself a man that's quick to listen and slow to speak. Therefore, to whoever is responsible for putting that bullet in my little nephew's head, let it be known that you can't hide behind me, beside me, or anywhere near me, because I don't tolerate dumb it. I speak these words not knowing whose bullet is responsible for his death. With that being said, the root of this tragedy is foolish and has to be owned by the fool. I will sum this up by saying a gun in the hands of any human that closes his eyes to shoot and doesn't have proper skills of operating that gun is dangerous. And the results usually ends up with innocent people who had nothing to do with the altercation being shot or killed. To the homies in Georgia and around the world that got love for Takeoff like we do, know this. Let's change the narrative in our culture by putting an end to every argument or disagreement resulting in violence. It's okay to live and let live to see another day. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Now, the social media is not happy with that, as they have been taking James Prince Jr. name and running it through the mud. And for me, I'm not a police officer. I don't know what happened. I don't assume to know what happened. I don't really want to know the details. I want the police to do what they do. They get paid. They not paying y'all on the internet to solve a crime. Nobody asked you to step up to the plate and try to put your non-trained skills to work and solve a crime. Now, they saying, oh, he walked past his body and just like he didn't even care. You don't know what all that was about. You don't know what the situation was. So stop insinuating what you think you know and what you don't know. Y'all were ready to convict a man for the demise of PNB Rock. Y'all was ready to convict that man. But that man ain't had nothing to do with anything. Just because him and PNB Rock argued on social media or had a disagreement and spoke to each other, y'all was ready to disembowel that man. Y'all was ready to take that man down. Y'all had a lot to say about him. And I was very confused by that. I was often confused, like, man, why y'all, like, who is this guy? And like why y'all so after him so much? And like, where's the evidence to say it's him? And then when they found out who the people and the perpetrators were, and it wasn't that person, now one by person on the internet was like, oh man, we were wrong, I'm sorry, my bad, or anything. Nobody, they just act like it didn't happen. Meanwhile, you're putting James Prince Jr.'s life in jeopardy. You're putting his life in harm's way by making accusations that you don't even know is true or not. Because he walked by somebody, he had something to do with it, and then saying, oh, he played dice with Duke the jeweler. So, yeah, he got something to do with all of it. You know, this internet, man, is dangerous to some of these people, man. It's real dangerous. And people got to watch, you know, the words that come out of their mouth, and they got to watch how they deliver these words. They have no remorse no more. Like, when did it become cool? When did it become okay to disrespect people and blame people through social media? Everybody keep talking about no rats, no rats, no rats, but they're sitting over there doing that. You got people recording people's corpses. You know, it's just like we really lost ourselves. Our humanity has been lost. I don't know about getting it back, but I know we lost a lot of humanity. You know, usually you don't have to tell somebody not to do something. And they'll be like, oh, nobody told me. It's like, you need to be told this? You know, like this, somebody needed to tell you this not cool? And that's a lot of that happening lately. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of people not taking accountability. It's a lot of people that's passing the buck. And as in a community, instead of trying to embrace the families and trying to see what the mother needs. You know, like, let's see what the mother needs right now. You know, she want her son back. She wish she could have her son back. But she can't get that. So y'all can spread the love to the family of Takeoff. Show them that you care. Show them the compassion and love. You know, instead of flashing guns on the internet, talking about you ready to go do some action. I know everybody in Atlanta hurting, but who hurting more than his mother? Who hurting more than her? We know your heart's in the right place. We know that. We get that. We know you want justice. Everybody wants justice. But the way we looking at the situation right now, it's messed up. Let the investigation happen, and the people who are responsible, let's find out when the investigation is done. That's why they call it an investigation. They investigate it. That's what investigation is. So let's not be so quick to jump up and start to try to solve the case by looking at somebody walk past somebody's body. I don't know the reason why somebody did that or what they did it for, or maybe they had already tried to consult. I don't know. I'm not Columbo. My thing is different. My thing is this. Why, oh why, was this the case? That's my concern. Why was this such a case? This didn't have to be, ladies and gentlemen. It was totally unnecessary, totally avoidable situation. People chose to make an action when the best action was no action. You know? I'm getting ready to go out in the world trying to conduct a business meeting. And I'm in the middle of this, and people are just ready to condemn James Prince Jr., saying, your son didn't take any accountability. It's like, you don't even know what the hell went on. And he's not going to argue with fools. Most of y'all just want to try to solve the case on your own. You don't know what happened. You only think you do. Let the investigation take its course, and then you'll start to see more as things progress. You haven't heard anything really from Offset. Quavo. People are hurt right now. They really hurt. So my heart goes out to his family, his mother, and his side of the family that got to deal with that. His friends, the close people that actually knew this man. I know the fans and people in the street want to, use this opportunity to show how tough they are and they ready to go ride. Live for him. Don't go ride for him, live for him. Teach your kids better. All y'all teach y'all children better. Live for him. Teach your children this ain't the way. We gonna move different. In honor of him. Move like he moved. He was a gentleman. He was a man of respect. He was above nonsense. And he lost his life just getting hit by a stray bullet. We've lost a lot of people in life in our community that happen to be African American from people who don't know how to shoot out here shooting in the streets and getting hit by stray bullets. Kids playing in playgrounds, losing their lives, hit by stray bullets. So use this moment that this young man lost his life by a stray bullet. Use this moment to give it worldwide attention that we need to have more a sense of urgency towards this so that we don't have this type of incident anymore. That if somebody came at you with this, answer back with this or not at all. We got to stop this gun violence all the time. What was supposed to be a celebration is turned into a nightmare that's going to last forever. That parent is never getting her child back, and it's going to hurt. And Jay Prince had no reason or any reason. He's shown nothing but love. His family's shown nothing but love to the Migos, Offset, and Takeoff. Takeoff was not a target, people. Y'all conspiracy theorists or something else. He was not a target of anybody. He never caused anybody any problems. People genuinely had respect and loved him, even if they had problems with the group. They ain't had a problem with Takeoff because he was above the nonsense. So I hate to see young, gifted, talented people such as ourselves lose in this situation the way that we do, but we need to find an answer, and this violence is not the answer. So use this as a growth moment. Do something for him by teaching your children better, raising your children better, and teaching them like, we ain't gonna follow this trend. It's gotta break. Let this break now. So y'all can hate on James Prince and James Prince Jr. all you want and do all that nonsense. It's not doing anything positive for Takeoff. It ain't doing nothing positive for anybody involved. So if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. So stop being part of the problem and try to be part of a solution. It's your boy Carceno, man. I'm out. God bless all of you. Okay? Rest in peace. Takeoff. You did take off, brother. You did what most people couldn't do in this lifetime in a short period of time. And I'm out.